The downfall of Venezuela, how one of the richest countries collapsed. In the 1970s, Venezuela was one of the richest countries in the world. It had more oil than Saudi Arabia, a growing middle class, and one of the strongest currencies in Latin America. Today, millions have fled the country. Inflation once reached millions of %, and basic goods became scarce. Political shifts and global pressures that slowly reshaped the country. Venezuela's modern economy was built on oil. In the mid-20th century, oil exports brought enormous wealth. The government used this income to fund social programs, public jobs, and subsidies. For many years, this worked. The country relied heavily on oil while importing food, medicine, and manufactured goods, instead of producing them locally. But this created a major risk. Venezuela became dependent on one single source of income. There was also warning signs of this crisis. By the 1980s, oil prices fell. Government spending stayed high, but income dropped. Debt increased. Inflation rose. Public trust in traditional political parties declined. These economic stresses led to social unrest, including violent protests in 1989. The political system was already weakening before the 21st century began. The president of Venezuela, Hugo Chavez, and a new direction. In 1999, Hugo Chavez became president. He promised major change, social equality, and independence from foreign influence. Oil prices rose again in the 2000s, bringing new money into the country. The government expanded social programs, controlled prices, and nationalized industries, including oil, agriculture, and manufacturing. At the same time, private investment declined. Production dropped. The economy became even more dependent on oil exports. Another reason would be structural problems. Deepened price controls made basic goods affordable at first, but discouraged production. Currency controls limited access to foreign money, making imports difficult. Corruption increased. State-run companies became less efficient. Oil infrastructure was under-maintained. When oil prices collapsed in 2014, Venezuela lost its main source of income almost overnight. Lastly, the collapse. Under Maduro. After Chavez's death in 2013, Nicolás Maduro became president. With low oil prices, high debt, and reduced production, the government printed money to cover expenses. This led to hyperinflation. Savings became worthless. Food and medicine shortages spread. Public services deteriorated. Millions of Venezuelans left the country, creating one of the largest migration crises in modern history. 6. Sanctions and international pressure. In later years, international sanctions targeted Venezuela's oil industry and financial system. These measures further reduced government revenue and access to global markets. By this point, the economy was already deeply damaged, and recovery became even more difficult. You may ask yourself, why this matters? Venezuela's collapse shows how fragile an economy can become when it depends on a single resource, weak institutions, and long-term structural issues. It matters because Venezuela was not a poor country. It had wealth, education, and opportunity. Its story is a reminder that economic stability depends not just on natural resources, but on diversification, transparency, and sustainable policy decisions. And the consequences are not abstract. They affect real people, across generations and across borders.